Hello, I am Amanda Yoakum. I'm so excited to be here tonight. I'm going to double check to make sure I'm here. A lot of times I go live and I find myself on my personal page and not where I'm supposed to be. But, oh gosh. Let me see. I can't find it. My computer, am I in the right place? Can someone give me a thumbs up if I'm in the right place? I literally been known to go live and do a full training in my personal space. And my friends were like, what are you doing? I was like, I'm obviously not in my team space, am I? So I am Color Street Stylist Amanda Yoakum, and I am so excited to be here tonight to share with y'all something that is near and dear to my heart. It actually came about a long time ago from my upline and my downline. I have some powerhouses above and below me, and I kind of took the idea and really went with it and made a duplicatable system for it. So the little backstory is I'm Amanda Yoakum. I am an original Texas girl. My light just went weird. But for 8 years, my husband and our children, we lived in Alaska. So we just moved back after living in Alaska for 8 years to Katy, Texas in August, and we are back. We're home. We moved in the hottest time in the world, and now it's still hot. People, I was at the grocery store the other day with shorts on and flip-flops. Yes, I didn't have my fake tanner on, so it's a little alarming because I was a little pale. I am a little pale. But they are all in their Uggs. I'm like, girlfriend, go put your Uggs away. It is hot. It is hot here. But these Texans, they think it's cold when it's, I don't know, when it's below 70. I was hot. I was sweating. So I was in shorts. Anyways, I've been married to my college sweetheart for about 15 years. We have 3 boys, 11, 9, and 7, all redheads. And why I started my Color Street journey is I had put our family into some major debt from some other side gigs, you can call them. And I had put our family into debt. And it was my doing. My husband has a great job and everything, but I got us into a weird, deep hole that I want to get us out of. Before Color Street, and we had this debt, I wanted all 3 of our children to go to private school. And my husband's like, well, if you want all 3 of them, you are going to have to go back to work. And I am an education major, elementary education with a minor in elementary math. So don't ask me questions after geometry. But, so I had to go back to the classroom. I ended up teaching preschool, pre-K, and the music program, Music of Movement. I am not a singer. I just punch the play button and they dance in a little circle. But I went back to work as my youngest started kindergarten, where you think, oh, the stay-at-home mom, the youngest goes to kindergarten, you have this freedom, mimosas and brunch every day. Well, I was finding myself going back to work, teaching children whose moms are at brunch having mimosas, and I wanted to be having mimosas and brunch. So, but I went back to work. My second year in, I was about to start my second full year, and that's when I stumbled across Color Street. Actually, my upline from the other company I was in introduced me to my upline, and my friend is so encouraging. It's like, you'll do amazing at this. So I joined Color Street with never trying the product. I didn't try the product. I didn't tell my husband because he would be like, what are you doing, lady? So I told him once I earned my kit back, and I sure enough earned my kit back, right away, and went off to the first conference and was top in sales for the first couple of years, and now it's just that here I am. But after the first year of Color Street, I was able to retire from teaching. I was able to, I think it was March, 2 years ago, I guess, or a year ago. No, 2 years ago. Yeah, 2 years. Yeah, 2 years. I don't know. Some time frame. A year after I started. And my husband came home after March stuff ran. He's like, I'm pretty sure it's time for you to quit teaching and working so hard, and let's do this Color Street for real. And my husband is an engineer, and for an engineer to say, let's go do this direct sales business, it's pretty legit. So sure enough, I was able to retire. Our boys were in school full-time, private school. We were able to pay for that, pay off cars, pay off that debt I put us in, and it was so hard. But I was so proud that I was able to do that because I never thought the stay-at-home mom or the elementary teacher could ever really make a difference in our family. And because of Color Street and our hard work, I was able to do so. So that's just kind of the backstory of me and who I am with Color Street and how I got started. But way back when, kind of probably about a year or two ago, my upline and downline started doing these girls' night ins in their VIP space, and they're really interesting. And every Thursday, they would post their girls' night in. So I would follow, I'd watch. And finally, I was like, I need to do this. I really need to mainstream this and do this and make it duplicable. It's a duplicatable. I can't say the word, for my team to do as well. So I went off, I learned Google Docs, and I decided to make a template very much similar to the template I shared with y'all earlier today. My VIP space is a place where I have fun. I try to build a community, and my VIPs actually become friends with the other VIPs that they've never known each other. Like some live in Alaska and Indiana and Texas, and they're all friends and, you know, talk to each other all the time, all because of this VIP space. I am a 95% online social seller, so that is where I really find most of my parties through my Facebook VIP space. And that's a whole other training I would be happy to do about how I set up my VIP page and things like that. But I started doing the VIP Girls Night Ins because I wanted to really shake up the algorithm with Facebook. It was right when Facebook was getting all like moody about groups and all sorts of things. So I started doing this, and guys, out of nowhere, my sales and my VIPs started, I need to plug my phone in. My sales and my VIPs really started blowing up. People were commenting, people were getting to know each other, and they really were active once a week for 1 hour on this Girls Night In. Fast forward 6 months later, I started implementing this into my parties, my online parties. The big meat of my online parties is my Girls Night In. The facts and like the application, that's all the potatoes. But the meat of my parties is this Girls Night. Exactly how I showed y'all what I did, what I posted earlier. So Girls Night is a thing that I pre-schedule on whatever. I normally do them Thursdays, so I pre-schedule them on Wednesdays. And so they really run for 1 hour while I'm cooking dinner. I tend to forget that Girls Night is on Thursdays, and I'm like, what? Why do I have 76 notifications? I'm like, oh, I got Girls Night. I gotta go check in on that. So these really run themselves, and I have trained my VIPs enough to where they know it's coming, and they are excited. They're like, Amanda, we didn't have a girls' night this week. What happened? And I was like, oh, girl, I'm so sorry. So they will keep you on your toes if you start doing this regularly. I'm also a firm believer in you do not have to give away big, huge prizes. You don't have to be giving away your earnings in sets and all these things and gifts and stuff. No, I joined this business to get out of debt. The last thing I'm going to do is get in debt after I got out of that debt. So in this template, it shows an example of things you can do. But please take an evaluation of your monthly budget and make sure what you're doing is going to be productive for your business. So if you cannot give away a set for like the game, then go ahead and give away twosies. Guys, we should have these all over the place. We should have twosies coming all over out our ears. So I'm telling you, my girls will play a game for 4 twosies. They will play. They will shop for 4 twosies. So this template does give you examples of what I did in that particular game, but always modify it to fit your budget and what you can afford to do for your VIPs. Pro tip is save a bucket and label it free. Every time you get free nails, like your Hostess Rewards or your buy 3, get 1 free, place those in a container and so you can see that you did not pay 1 penny for these sets. So if you need to do a giveaway or a fun game, go inside that free bucket and do that. All that's going to do is cost you a stamp, okay? So that's a great way to save. I don't have money to do that, but if you start collecting your Hostess sets, and your 4th set from your buy 3, get 1 frees, you will start seeing that you have incentives for your VIPs, incentives for your team, things that you got for free. Sure, you can sell them, but if you really need a push and you want people involved and do a fun incentive, go out of that free bucket. But let's get back to the right training. So, Girls Night In. That starts at 8 o'clock and ends at 9 o'clock. There are posts run every 5 minutes of the evening, and they're simple posts. My pattern, remember that I'm an elementary school teacher with math, I do a pattern. It goes game, game, business, game, game, business, game, game, business. In the Girls Night, I want you to always talk about joining your team. Always talk about hosting a party. Always talk about sales, okay? Those are your 3 business posts. Since I did this template, I do my things backwards. I now lead with the business, then the host, then the sales, because that's how we should all be running our business. So, and these things can be made as simple or as extravagant as you want. When I started for my team, I had a team running Google Forms. Google documentations for this. I would literally go to WordSwag, a free app, download a background that matched the theme, and I would make my own graphics for free. They were kind of, but they were fun. They got the point across. They don't have to be elaborate and these beautiful, amazing, time-consuming things. Go grab some this or that's from the graphics group. Throw in some price list that you find from the graphics group and make it work. So I'm gonna go ahead. I have mine printed off. Y'all should have the link I sent y'all earlier today. If you have that, it might be a great way to visually see how I'm going to be explaining how to post from the moment I wake up on Thursday until the moment I go to bed on Thursday. But remember, I've pre-scheduled this on Wednesday. I took 20 minutes to pre-schedule it and it's done. I did accidentally 2 weeks ago do a girls' night that I told them I was doing and I forgot to pre-schedule. So I was doing team trainings, Zooms. I'm like, hold on guys, 5 minutes, I have my timer, 5-minute timer, I had to go post. Don't post real life. It is, my kid's bed alarm went off. So the first thing in the morning when you get up, I like to do things 8 to 8. So the party's gonna be at 8 o'clock at night. The first post is 8 o'clock in the morning and it says, party night. See you tonight at 8 p.m. for a girls' night in. It's that simple. In that template I gave you, you should be able to save these images to your phone or to your computer. I have an iPhone, so I don't know other brand phones, how they work, but with the iPhone, I'm able to hold down this picture and save it to my camera roll. If it seems to be blurry, I would try it from your desktop, but a lot of times it works. Go ahead and slap your logo on it or your team name or your VIP page's name on it so they don't get flagged, but you are more than welcome to use these images. That's why I made them for you. So 1 hour before the night starts, so at 7 o'clock, I post 1 hour warning. Now I'm telling you now, whenever you want your VIPs to be involved with something that you're doing, I want you to give them a warning because like me and like you, if we don't have a reminder that we had that appointment, we're not gonna remember. So I always give them a 1 hour warning and it says, see you in an hour. It's that simple. 5 minutes before the party starts, I go, if I'm really on my game, I go live. Now, if I know that night's gonna be hectic, instead of going live, I'll put a 5-minute warning post that's interactive, like, hey, come drop a gift below if you're excited. But my goal is to go live. So in the VIP space, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna talk about this evening's girl nights. My favorite girls' night was way back when we had that neon summer launch. I wore not a cute top, like an 80s neon hideous shirt. I did my hair to side pony, ridiculous bright makeup, and their prize was this big, bright, tacky dollar bag from Target. And I went live all like 80s out and got them excited. I'm like, here's the prize tonight. We're working for this cassette tape that's neon. It's $1 from the Target aisle, and I think it's for like wet diapers or wet bathing suits or something. But it was cute. It was really cute. But things do not have to be expensive. Make sure whatever you're doing, it's in your budget. So in that live, I am talking about the evening, the theme of it, and what the prize is for commenting. I'm a big, big believer in I don't want to only reward those who purchase. The girls' nights are to bring community and shake up your algorithm and get you noticed on Facebook. Sales are great, hostesses are great, those will come, but that's not the main focus. You want to build that community. So because of that, the more they comment, the more our algorithm gets shaked up and the more we are going to be noticed throughout the next day and the weekend. So everyone who comments get inserted to win this bag. What I started doing recently, take notes of this, it's my most brilliant idea I've had in a long time. When that live or in the post, I say, whichever post has the most comments, that's the post I will draw the winner. That way, we're not writing down 10 different posts with all different names and trying to go crazy on it. I simply pick a winner from one post, and I use a program called Sell It Social. There are also free programs like the Wheel that you can do, and you can enter their names in from that are free and online. But my pro tip number 2 is say I'm going to pick whichever post has the most comments is going to win. So if you hear that, commenting is what's going to get you to win that fun bag, not purchasing. All right. So 5 minutes before, so you know how I was going live 5 minutes, and 5 minutes before, I will post on my personal page that in my VIP group, there's a girls' night in. Yes, I post on Facebook on my personal page about my business because Facebook knows all about my business. And so why not post about my passion and my love, my business of Color Street? So I am a believer in sharing Color Street with my personal page, but most of the time it's very content that I've created myself. It's just not a picture from the back office. I either create something funny or something like that. But Facebook knows I sell Color Street, and that because of that, they know I'm their nail girl. So on my personal page, 5 minutes before it's time to go, I post Girls Night In. Pro tip number 3, like I am remembering these numbers. If you don't know this, a lot of people know this, but some people don't. If you put the at symbol in your post on your personal page, and start typing your VIP page, the group will pop up and you can click it. When you do that, that is causing a hyperlink that causes your VIP space name to be bolded, and where your friends can just click on that hyperlink and go to your page. So the at symbol and start typing out your page gets you that done. Most people know this, but sometimes people don't. So that's how I share that. And I share the image, girls' night's happening, come hang out. But remember, you may not talk about any giveaways, any specials, nothing on your personal page. That's why it simply says, call to action to join your Facebook group. So I'm gonna put the girls' night image and say, girls' night tonight, come hang out. It's 80s theme, at symbol, Nails with Amanda Plus. Okay? So that's 5 minutes before. Now it's time to start our party. Now remember, I went live and I shared what's going to happen that evening, but some people don't watch lives because they hate them. My sister-in-law says she'll never watch my live, and I said, that's fine. You're missing out on my Aldi's reviews, but people don't like lives. So at 8 o'clock, it's kind of a introduction / recap of what you just did. Do not feel silly repeating yourself because people don't always watch lives. So it's a welcome image, and it says Girls Night In, play to win. Tonight we're going to play to win a set from our summer line, Pineapple Paradise. So once again, this is italicized because you do what you can do for your budget. If you don't have free sets laying around that can do, You better have some twosies. No matter what, y'all should all have twosies. They're the bread and butter of our business. Give away, two finger testers. Give away 2 finger testers. Give away a cuticle stick. Or just say, hey, tonight we're just gonna have fun and come comment and play along. You don't have to have a prize. So, and then you say, don't wanna miss out, drop a gift below. The more they comment, the more the next post is going to be seen. And we love to drop a GIF. I call it a GIF. People call it GIF. I eat GIF peanut butter and I do Facebook GIFs, but who knows how do you really say it. So 8:05, remember we're now starting game business. Game business. So 8:05 and 8:10 are this and that's. Now, what you'll do is you'll pre-schedule these and all you put is this or that, tell me below. Now you can get real creative and just post an outfit and say, head to my website and pick out a set of nails that you think would go well with this. Or you can go to our any graphics page that is within company standards who follow the rules and branding rules and grab some of them. Put 2 this or that's 5 minutes apart. So 8:05 and 8:10 are this or that's. And they're simply telling you this or that. Which one goes with the outfit? Tell us below. Oh, wait, is it 3? Oh, it's 2 this or that, a game, and then business. Sorry, I'm messing all of us. So this, that, game, business. I messed that up. So then game time. This is something funny, guys. Some of the funniest moments are the things that my VIP come up with for these things. Game time. Post a GIF in the comments that best represents what you did today for a chance to win. I mean, most of us, are probably having a crazy day and you find the craziest gifts you can do, and they really are funny. But you can do GIF offs. You can do scavenger hunts. Go look around the house and find me the weirdest thing that you have in your purse or the weirdest thing in your pantry. And do funny, silly things that have nothing to do with nails. These posts are not nail related. And it's called game time. Next up, we're going 5-minute increments. It is the party special. This is something, once again, make it fit your budget. If just giving away 2 finger testers is in your budget, then that's what it's going to be. Do not have to be extravagant. Do not have to be giving away sets all the time. Heavens, we have a great product that is priced beautifully. We don't need to always be doing a discount or a sale because it's already greatly priced. People will order for twosies, 2 finger testers. I promise. I did a bulk order. I said, you'll get 3 2 finger testers and 4 people ordered. All right, girl, I'll send you all the testers you want. So this evening in particular, I said the party special, place any online order tonight. I'll mail you 4 free twosies. Now I got smart and I started saying $40 orders gets XYZ, or a buy 3, get 1 free gets you XYZ. Because sometimes people will just place that one set, which is fine, and that's perfectly great. But think about what you need for your business or need at that time of the month and really figure out what's best for you. If that one set is a victory and that's the best thing ever, then do that. But if you need some more sales, do say every party pack, get a party pack, get a twosie or whatever. So that's really up to your discretion on how you want your special to run. Fun specials are a shipping rebate, 2 finger testers, a special retiring set. Nails, I like to do things I can mail with a stamp most of the time, and really think about your budget. So those are just a few things. Or I love to do, place an order tonight, you get 10% off your next future order. So that means they redeem it when they order again. So that gets you 2 sales. And it's more or less free until they return in their 10%. Then 8:25, we're gonna have another 2 more this or that's at 8:25 and 8:30. 8:35 is another game time. It's a scavenger hunt. Go find nail file, hand lotion, chapstick. What is that? Socks? Suppers or slippers? I can't read. And a book. And then they go around their house and they take a picture and drop it below. Those are super fun. I also love the take a picture of something really close and let's see if we can guess it. Because if you can get your VIPs guessing on the other VIPs' comments, you're getting more and more comments. And most of the times, though, the game posts are the ones where you'll be drawing your winner from. All right, 8:40 is time for our another business post. One all the nails. This is your calling for a hostess. You do your hostess pitch. You show them what they can earn when they hit a $300 party. You take out the things and you take a picture with your beautiful face with the ones you can earn from a 300 party or 600 party or 150 party. You could even go live at this time and show them in real time, visually, the sets they can earn from hosting a party. This is the call to action to book your hostesses. Some weeks, no one books. Some weeks, no one buys. But every week, someone plays. And that's what we want. We want the community and the interaction. So, a lot of times I like to offer a hostess packet or bundle, but really it's a set of Tokyo Lights, samples for them to give out, 3 catalogs, 3 samples, and a thank you note, and that's it. And I send that on their way. Or it's just samples for them to hand out in catalogs. That could be the hostess bundle. It has to have to be anything ridiculous, very basic, or nothing at all. Simply showing them the hostess rewards sometimes is plenty for them to jump right on that. Then we go to 8:45 and 8:50. That's the this or that's again. And then 8:55 is going to be our final game time. Using only emojis, tell us how you and your girlfriend spend time together. And then they post. 9 o'clock, it's it. That's the end. But where I've changed from this template is the 9 o'clock post is really sharing my why and why I joined the business and talk about my Color Street story. And I really don't share the kit. I simply talk about why I joined. And at the very end, I say, what would you do with an extra $100 a month? What would you do? You know, that whole thing, the $100 a month or week and the 500, how it goes up and up and up. And that's how I conclude. So then I have that, basically my why story and a selfie and then the end image. So it's still ending at 9 o'clock. They're just joined together with concluding with your story. Nowadays, I am doing it opposite where I lead with my join story or my why. Then I lead, the second one is my hostess. The third is the sales. So that's how I do it. I don't always post prices because this is my VIP space where people already know how to apply and they already know how much they cost. But when you start doing these in your your online parties, make sure either during your girls' night or the morning of, the morning after, or sometime in between, you share your prices and you share how to apply and you share all the good information that we do in our parties. But the girls' night in is basically supposed to be just a 1 hour of fun and getting to know your customers, your VIPs, or getting the algorithms going and having fun in your parties. Then this says I'll pull a winner on Saturday. Well, I started doing in 2020 Winner Wednesday. So I pick all my winners from VIP, team spaces, mentoring spaces, everywhere I do winners on Wednesdays. So I say we have a winner, I will announce it on Wednesday. So Tuesday, I do a little reminder message like, okay, make sure you're commenting on last week's girls' night because I'm announcing our winner tomorrow on Winner Wednesday. And then whichever post has the most comments, I go through and I pick the winner from that. And guys, that's it. It's 1 hour, easy in and out. So since I messed up at the beginning, it is this or that, a game, business. This or that, a game, a business. This or that, a game, a business. So you really are getting straight through it, right through to the point and out. The main focus really needs to be about sharing your Color Street story. And guys, most weeks I share the same story that I did like 2 weeks prior. Like if I go through my VIP space, I'll click on like a keyword I know is in my story and I'll pull up that. So probably every month I do the same story 4 times or like 4 different stories, but on repeat because you can never share your story enough. And some people don't read it the first time you say it. So you might feel like, oh, I just posted that. Girl, post it again, I promise. Not everyone reads everything you do, but one day they might read that and that might really speak to them. So come up with about 4 different posts that you can really do your business blessings about, or why you join, and all sorts of things to really share that. But your goal is to have fun. Fun is the key. Building the community and getting to know your VIPs is the key to girls' nights, because that will also shake up your algorithm. The next is to always share the business, because if it's blessing our lives, why are we not sharing that blessing with others and giving them the opportunity to experience what we're experiencing? Then for sure, always offer the hostess rewards. Show them the rewards. When you show them, they will see what they can get, and it really is enticing. Then you can give the party special, and that's the sales and all that stuff. So it's really just 3 post business, and the rest is all fun. So if y'all have any questions, y'all can let me know below. I'll wait for just a moment. I don't know if I talked too fast or it was very confusing. But y'all should have the template on your page. Feel free to use the images, use the wording. Make sure you do not share any specials on your personal page, and make sure the specials you offer are something that is in your budget. And sometimes you don't have to offer a special ever, because they really just want to be there to have fun and really to, have an hour of let's just be mindless on Facebook and have fun. Okay, anything else? I love y'all. Y'all are the cutest. You'll have an amazing upline. We're kind of the same person, but we look a little different. And we're sugar and spice. Sometimes I'm sugar and she's spice, and vice versa. So, all right. My goal, Pam, is to always have a girls' night, but reality is probably twice a month. I have high goals every morning, 10 things to do that day for my business, and it does not always happen. So my goal is once a week. And I think good days for my group were Thursdays and Sundays. But you really just do, some of my girls on my team do it once a month, some do it once a week, some do it every other, some do it just in their parties. So it's really something that you can really think about and see what works best for you. Yes, Haylene, sometimes sometimes I'm the bad one. Not always, normally not, but sometimes I am. So, that's a great question, Pam. Thank you. Anybody else? And y'all can always post the question below. I'm in your team space, so I'm always around if y'all ever have any questions about that. And Haley and I have lots of things and fun trainings that we want to talk about. So hopefully I'll be back. So hope you have a great evening. What time is it? 8:35. I did it in 35 minutes. Miss Haley can go really long, but I tried to cut it off earlier. All right, love y'all. Thank y'all so much for having me, and I hope y'all enjoy this. Please utilize that template I posted. That's why I created it. Add your watermark so we don't all end up in Facebook jail, but give it a try, and I cannot wait to hear how it goes. All right, love y'all.